Hey, Vsauce, it's not cut. Hey guys, excuse the mild to giant zit that's on my face currently. It's really late right now. It's 3:17 a.m. Just got a lot on my mind. That light bulb makes a hum. Been pondering a lot about how to help people who are lost, myself included, because everybody at some point gets there to a point where you don't know where, and it could be at any point, and you can be lost in a lot of different ways. It could be a job, dead end. You feel lost. I don't know what to do about this job. I can't find a better one. I don't want to work it. You know, come on. Nobody really wants to work at McDonald's. They do pay pretty well these days, but you could be lost in a lot of other ways. No direction, no purpose. You know, well, you got to find purpose, and everybody has one. Many people have more than one. Sometimes people just don't. And even I'm guilty of this, but sometimes people just don't realize that they're in denial about a lot of things in their life. Once again, it can be anything, but no matter what it is that you're going through, no matter how directionless you feel, how unhelpful, unwanted, you do have purpose. You do have meaningfulness. And your life is full of a lot more choices than you think that there are. Like, take me for example. I work a regular 9 to 5. Do I like it? No, not in the slightest. I mean, corporate, just dig hacksawing, people wearing dress shoes that make, 6 figures. And then you got people who like break their back. I don't really break my back, but some people do at this particular place. I could probably just as easily go and find another job doing something else. Is it that bad? Not necessarily. I feel lost in a lot of different ways, though. I know people who feel lost because they, just had a big life event happen, and they don't really know. It's new territory. It's uncharted waters. They don't really know where to go, what to look for. People look for signs a lot. And if you believe in that stuff, then pay attention because they will show up around you. I kind of believe in signs and omens. Omens for sure. Crows, crows can be a bad omen. So I mean, I definitely believe in some omens. But yeah, I mean, you could be going through a bad life change. You have to dig in. That's the part that nobody wants to tell you, is that you have to dig in. You got to embrace the suck because it's the only constant in that time. A lot of people also don't have it as bad as they think they do. Some people think they got it really, really bad. Woe is me. We all know a few people like that. Kind of want to tell them, suck it up sometimes. But hey, even somebody else's problems, as much as you don't want to think about that, as much as I don't want to think about them, why should I care about somebody else's problems, right? Sometimes caring about somebody else's problems can actually help you work through some of your own problems that you may or may not have. By the way, I'm not a psychologist. I'm just super elevated right now. And life's going to suck no matter what. I mean, unless you, I don't know, maybe money is the answer. I don't know. I've never been a wealthy man. That is for damn sure. If you're feeling lost, though, man, this is for you. Find that purpose. Find a hobby. You know, do something outside of your comfort zone. Be greedy every once in a while. And then be generous. Do it both, you know. Eat a hot dog without the bun and then eat a bun with just some mustard in it. It's not that bad. I think that in life, if you can find a balance of happiness, sadness, and contentment, I think you have a pretty good trifecta there because it's going to have it all. You're going to be complacent. You're not always going to finish first. Sometimes you will never win. And that's life. But if you want to have a winner's attitude, you're not going to win. So, to those of you who have made it this far, okay, so we got a lot of really unconfident people out there. I worked with a couple of them. Or with one in particular. Guy who seems to suffer from like really low confidence issues, and you know, all these things come from like wherever, you know, childhood. Normally, people that got like picked on and stuff. I got picked on. I don't really suffer with like confidence issues these days. It's just like, I don't know. It's hard to describe the feeling of raw confidence. Uh, but it's definitely something that can be developed over time. If it's something that you want and you're afraid of being confident about it, you gotta you gotta will yourself to it. Yeah, confidence starts with belief in yourself for sure. Like if you have a goal you want to achieve, like if you want to lose 50 pounds, well, that's like a really big number. You know what I mean? Like give yourself the confidence and say, I want to lose 5 pounds. build confidence off of that. You confidently lost 5 pounds. Can you confidently lose 10 more? Yeah. Okay. Well, then you get the ball rolling and you continue to do, your goal, whatever it be. Losing weight, gaining weight. Some people want to gain 10 pounds. Hey, confidently gain 10 pounds. A little off kilter there. But the point is, you find something and you build your confidence with it. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, obviously the white lotus here is that most dudes are like not confident when it comes to women or uh, other partners, and that's the hardest one to address. Like I've tried to pump up the homies before and get them, go talk to that chick, go talk to whoever, buy them a drink, confidently say hello, just say hi, like just say hi, be friendly, be strangers in public that talk, because there's a lot of people out there also looking for that same thing. But people forget, like, you might not be very confident, and then like the person that you are afraid to talk to because of your lack of confidence, they might not be super confident in themselves either. And it's like a stalemate. There's a lot of people out there who have a lot of like value, might be rough around the edges and need to be like chiseled out. Uh, but there's a lot of people out there who have that confidence down inside there somewhere, you know, no matter what it is. Boy, what are we even talking about? It is so late. I'm gonna take a drink out of this tea jug real quick. See how the white trash folks do it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Look, I don't know anything about helping people or fixing people's lives. I've been trying for years. I can't even get my own shit together. As much as you want to think some people have their shit together, some people don't have their shit together at all. And I'm one of them. And it's okay to be that way sometimes. As long as you're trying to get pieces of it together to where you have like a single turd instead of a bunch of broken poo nuggets of life. If you have one turd of life, then that one turd of life can suffice. We're in a day and age where you gotta be confident, you gotta persevere, you gotta move forward. You know, this world is not waiting around on any of us. Every year goes faster the longer you live. Become more in tune with the cycle. A year when you're 18 lasts forever. A year when you're 32 flies by. I don't even want to think about what a year is at 60 because it must feel like 3 months. This takes confidence to do. Sitting in front of this camera, this crappy Motorola cell phone. Shout out Motorola. Shout out, uh, shout out Motorola for like being marginally bad, but also acceptable. The phones will last like a good 2.5, 3 years before the updates just start wearing down the thing. And also, like, their camera doesn't expect. This phone's camera no longer supports external microphones. You gotta go like through the app store and find another camera. It's kind of a mess. But this stuff takes confidence. And 6 months ago, I probably wouldn't have sat here and rambled on, kind of stoned about life and other people who were lost, and then me getting lost on the topic and trailing off. Find your purpose if you're lost, though, man. And if you have trouble finding it, ask me. Maybe I can help you find some purpose. And then also figure out your priorities. And if you catch somebody trying to steal your catalytic converter, do something about it.